know how we do it. It is a sports chat, of course. And on Fridays like this, there's only one way to start a Friday with some good jama. Welcome. This morning we have a lot for you, but then of course we are so grateful and thankful for life. Something that makes me come into your presence, my help. All right, so let me remind you that we also live on Facebook at Star 103.5 FM. So just get to Facebook and make sure you're following the page. You get to watch us live every day. So finally, the Olympics is here. And we are so pumped up. There's news from, of course, Asante Kotoko. We'll have a conversation on Taekwondo. Taekwondo. Because they have a championship tomorrow. And we need to actually bring you guys what it means. Also, we're going to be qualifying for the Youth Olympic Games 2026 in Senegal. And we'll also bring you some transfer stories. And what's a Friday without a fun fact? So bring you some fun facts from the Olympics that you didn't know about. I'll bring you all of that. And yesterday there were some games in the Olympics. Unofficially, the Olympics started. I brought you results from the men's football yesterday. And yesterday, the women's football was underway. And oh my goodness, African teams had difficult games. We saw the likes of Zambia in action, Nigeria also in action. But then I'll bring you results from all of that. So let's just start off from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, because they have also announced the commencement of the transformation of Adako Jachi into a state-of-the-art training facility. So if you are joining us on Facebook, you're able to see the plan. So this ambitious project, fully funded by His Royal Majesty Otufo Osei-Tutu, will be executed in multiple phases. So yesterday marked the beginning of the first part. In fact, work has already started, and it is actually beautiful on paper. It is beautiful on paper. They have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6 training pitches that Kotok are trying to put together as. So I don't know if they're trying to copy Accra's of Folk, but then if you are on Facebook, you're able to see the beautiful plan that Kumasi Asante Kotoko are putting together just to get a training pitch. So what about the stadiums? What about the stadia that we need to get for our clubs, traditional clubs? We are bragging Accra's of Folk Kotoko. We need to get clubs, a stadium for these clubs, and let's stop using the Babayara, because I understand that as for Babayara, at the moment there is an ongoing crusade, yes, happening at Babayara Sports Stadium. But we are not here for that today. And also, the 14th Korean Ambassadors Cup Championship will be happening tomorrow. Yes. So it's a mission to Senegal 2026 Youth Olympic Games. We are talking about Olympic Games, and it's very important that the Youth Olympic Games that prepares us for the Olympic Games proper, we invest so much into it. So we want to have a conversation with Davis Tukwe Kulote. He is a PRO for the Ghana Taekwondo Federation. We'll try and get to him and then get to speak to him what this means for us. But then let's take you straight to other stories where, well, the Olympics, as I said, is upon us. I think we have him on the line. Well, we'll get to taekwondo very soon. But then the Olympics is upon us, and Ghana today would be in our Fugu. Yes, we are going to be in our Fugu and waving the flag of Ghana around. So this time, the parade is going to take place in boats on a river for the first time ever. For the first time ever, the opening ceremony would happen in a boat. Our athletes would be in boats with their costumes, attires, with their flags, and then it's been brilliant. There was preparations, there were rehearsals a few days ago, and it was just nice. So today at exactly 6 p.m., everything should start, and we'll be breaking down everything for you on the game, of course, at 1 p.m. But then the Olympic Games, well, fun fact, did you know that Tarzan, yes, Tarzan, that we all watched back in the day, competed in the Olympic Games? Johnny Westmuller, an athlete turned actor who played Tarzan in 12 movies, won 5 gold medals in swimming in the 1920s. Yeah, so that's a fun fact for us. Tarzan, who competed in the Olympic Games, his actual name is Johnny Westmuller. He's an athlete turned actor. He played Tarzan in 12 movies and won 5 gold medals in swimming in the 1920s. Now, the following sports are in the Olympics, still on the Olympics. The following sports are not part of the Olympics anymore. We have solo synchronized swimming, tug of war, rope climbing, hot air ballooning, dueling pistol, tandem bicycle, swimming obstacle race, and plunge for distance. Luckily, live pigeon shooting was a one-shot and only part of the 1901 Olympics in Paris. Now, the Olympic Games in 1936 in Berlin, 2 Japanese pole vaulters tied for second place. Instead of competing again, they cut the silver and bronze medals in half and fused the 2 different halves together so that each of them had a silver, half silver and then half bronze. The 2012 London Games were the first Olympics in which all participating countries sent female athletes. Now, as I said, Tarzan was an actor. He competed in the 1920s and won. Games from yesterday in the Olympics. So football happened, yes, in the Olympics. The women's football, Canada beat New Zealand by 2-1. France beat Colombia 3-2. That game was an interesting one. And then Emma Hayes, who is a coach of the US side, managed by former Chelsea boss Emma Hayes. The United States began their women's Olympic football campaign with an emphatic 3-0 win over Zambia in Nice. Trinity Rodman hit the crossbar early on before she gave her side the lead after 17 minutes. Mallory Swanson scored twice inside a minute to put the United States 3-0 ahead after 25 minutes, with Zambia then reduced to 10 men following Pauline Zulu's red card. However, despite having a player advantage throughout the second half, the United States could not further stretch their lead. This was his first competitive match in charge of the United States after she left Chelsea at the end of last season following 12 years in charge. During her time at Stamford Bridge, she guided the Blues to the Women's Super League title 7 times, including each of the past 5 campaigns. So, USA, they trashed Zambia by 3 goals to nothing in Group B. Then, as I said in Group A, Canada beat New Zealand 2 goals to 1, France 3, Colombia 2, Germany 3, Australia 0, and then USA 3, Zambia 0. And in Group C, Spain actually beat Japan by 2 goals to 1. And another game of interest, Nigeria, surprisingly, Nigeria star Joe Hoggill has joined Wigan on loan. Wigan have signed the forward from United. The 20-year-old joined the Latics until the end of the 2024-2025 campaign and will wear the number 9 shirt. And then let's still talk about Arsenal. So Arsenal have still not presented any official bid for Mikel Merino, as their focus was on sealing the Calafiori deal. So it has been confirmed that Calafiori would be joining Arsenal very, very soon. Now, formal contact for new midfielder will start in a new days with Merino in the list, and Arsenal are actually looking for a midfielder there. So Mikel Merino has been targeted. Now, Artem Dovbyk gives initial green light to AS Roma, and then he has given the nod to AS Roma to actually begin negotiations with Atletico Madrid, while AS Roma have been pushing to get him to the club. All right, and Olympic Marseille have sent first proposal to Freiburg for Kylian Sidilia, and we understand that Olympic Marseille are looking to boost their squad. So Roberto De Zerbi is bringing in a lot of players, and well, this season would be very interesting. Let's see if they can actually give PSG a run for their money there. And Al Hilal have approached Barca for Victor Roque, as Saudi media has been reported. Victor Roque and his camp have decided that they want Barca to be open to the selling, and Barca themselves, they need money, so it will be okay for Victor Roque to actually leave Barca there. And then New York City Red Bulls have agreed to sign 28-year-old former Everton midfielder Jean-Philippe Bamin. The contract would end on the December 2026. And then finally confirmed, Jonathan Klaus has signed for OG Nice on a €5 million deal. All right, as I told you earlier, we have a conversation with the PRO of the Ghana Taekwondo Federation, Davis Ni Atukwe Clote. He has joined us. Quickly, Davis, we've been trying to reach you. Finally, welcome to Star 103.5 FM. Once again, this is not your first time. Let's just get straight into things. What is happening tomorrow? What does this actually mean for the chances of Ghana qualifying for the Youth Olympics?
Okay, let me say good morning to you and then all your listeners. Okay, so tomorrow we are having the 14th edition of the Korea Ambassadors Cup Taekwondo Championship. And this time, because of the Youth Olympics in 2026 in Senegal, we are trying to only focus on the juniors. Over the years, the Korea Ambassadors Cup has always been a seniors category championship. But this year, we want to focus on the juniors and then ensure that we get them prepared for that Youth Olympics. about Ghana's chances, yes, Ghana's chances are bright because we have a pool of very good junior taekwondo practitioners who are poised to make Ghana proud. And so we are starting early. Someone once asked me why the Youth Olympics is in 2026 and we are now getting to select athletes and all that. Is it not too early? And I said, no, it is not too early. This is one of the things that does not help Ghana in winning laurels for the country. And so we want to start very early. We want to start as soon as we can so that we can continue to monitor these athletes and then prepare them for the
the Olympics. So you are the PRO for the federation, and the Olympics, the proper Olympics, the Summer Olympics is officially beginning today, and we don't have Taekwondo in there. I mean, what happened?
Yeah, okay. So our athletes could not qualify. We went for the qualification, and we were one short of qualification. We have one athlete who couldn't qualify to the semi-finals. And once you qualify to the semi-finals, that means you book your ticket to the Olympics. The previous Olympics too, the same thing happened, and it is quite unfortunate. But let me break this news to you. We'll be having one of our para athletes, Patricia Chirema, who will be participating in the Paralympics. So we are making processes to ensure that she qualifies because she got a rank. Okay, and so the rank made it possible for her to qualify.
Okay, all right. So for tomorrow's event, that is going to take off happening tomorrow at is it the Bukum Boxing Arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So I mean, for kids and parents out there who want their kids to actually join the federation and then start doing Taekwondo, what's the process? Quick one before we go.
Well, it's not a difficult process. You just reach out to the Ghana Taekwondo Federation. Let us know which area you are. We'll get you a coach in your area so that you can let your words go there. Actually, this year's championship will be doing Kurugi and we'll be doing Pumse, that is the form. So it's going to be very exciting. We'll be doing juniors and then a bit of cadets. And so we have about 117 athletes from all the 10 regions. We are still using the 10 regions because we've not gotten chairpersons for the newly created regions. So we are still using the 10 regions. So athletes from all these regions will be coming to compete for laurels, bragging rights, and then for selection to be part of a pool of teams for the Youth Olympics.
All right. So, we wish you guys all the best tomorrow. So that would happen at the Trust Sports Emporium at the Bukum Boxing Arena. It starts from 8 a.m., right?
Of course.
All right.
It's a one-day event.
Okay.
Everything will be done.
We wish them all the best, and then we hope that in some years to come we'll be able to qualify for the Olympics, and then we'll come back to this day that we actually prepared very well, and it was well for us. Thank you so much, Davis. That was Davis Atukwe Clotte. He is a PRO for the Ghana Taekwondo Federation. So that will be all for sports this morning, but then don't forget to join us at 1 p.m. on the game on Star 103.5 FM and then on GH1 TV. My name is Jones Adzi. You can actually, of course, follow me on Facebook. And then also you can follow me on Facebook, Jones ADZI, and follow me on Twitter at Kofi Jones 19 or YouTube Jones ADZI. That'll be all for sports. The morning show would continue, and do have a blessed day.